Hi there, I'm Angela Sharp, and of course you're watching STL TV, where you get to experience St. Louis. How about experiencing a bubble hockey tournament? I don't think there's any better person than me to be interviewing these two guys. I'm very excited about this. I've got Craig Cole and Thomas Ruzicka here, organizers of Showdown in the STL, the bubble hockey tournament. So let's dive deep. I think everybody knows what bubble hockey is, right?
Actually, there's a lot of people ask the question, what bubble hockey? What is bubble hockey?
Tell us what bubble hockey is.
So bubble hockey is essentially, you think like people compare it to foosball, but it's really not like foosball.
No, because there's a lot more talent that goes into bubble hockey.
There's a lot of talent in bubble hockey. So it's essentially playing hockey on a table inside of a big bubble. A lot of passing, a lot of skill, a lot of shots, different ways to score and defense and things like that. So it's different. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Been playing it since 1983. When it first came out, yeah.
Well, I think I grew up with a bubble hockey table in my house, so like that to me is a ton of fun. But you guys actually have a tournament where people are coming from all around to participate in, so tell me a little bit more about that.
Yes, so we started getting this idea just a short time ago when the group of us have been playing together for, I'd say, maybe 15 years or so. But we got this idea and said, okay, what if we held a national tournament? So due to the wonders of Facebook and connections of a lot of different people, we do have people coming in from Arizona, New Jersey, Philly, Detroit, and DC. So it's really exciting that we're getting this huge influx of people to come to visit St. Louis, and it's going to be really exciting.
Now, how good do you have to be for this tournament? Because I feel like I'm really good in the basement of my house, but I feel like if I was traveling from, a different state, I must be very, very good.
Well, yeah, I would say we're having two flights in this tournament. So if you aren't the most well-versed player in town, or if you have some moves but you're not really sure, we do have A and B flights. So some of the more novice players do have an opportunity to put on their skills and display their talents. And obviously the people who do travel in, probably, if you're going to spend some money to come into town, you probably are pretty skilled.
And you guys are holding this at Blueberry Hill, which is pretty much an iconic location here in St. Louis.
Very iconic. We're very excited about that. So yeah, it's going to be a great opportunity to not only experience St. Louis for people who haven't been here before, but to have it in a place like that is really,
absolutely, yeah. And I thought that was, it's amazing. Just the entire strip of the Loop is just incredible as it is. So I mean, you not only get to see Blueberry Hill, but you're going to get to see all the other bars and restaurants,
right,
and see the town. It's the best part of St. Louis, I think.
So how many bubble hockeys are going to be going on at the same time? Like how many games will be happening at the same time during the tournament?
Okay, so I was going to say, we're probably going to have about 5 or 6 tables simultaneously. So at any given point, there's probably, due to some of the space constraints, but we will probably have about 5 or 6 tables going. So at any given point, there's going to be a whole lot of chaos and people enjoying themselves and having a great time.
Again, and to watch it, can people still sign up, or are we done on sign-ups?
No, absolutely. People can sign up until, we have an early bird registration up until the 10th, I believe.
And there's also an option if you would like to get a T-shirt. You can, we're going to have T-shirts made, so people.
Well, is this Bubble Boy shirt? Your shirt's nice too, but the Bubble Boy shirt is a lot of fun. So is that one of the shirts that'll be available to purchase?
This one is not.
No.
But you have to talk to Craig about that one. Yeah. he helped put those together. But no, we are looking for corporate sponsors, and we're actually drumming up a lot of help for that to get donations for St. Louis Children's Hospital. So
yeah, we should talk about that because you guys are raising money for St. Louis Children's Hospital. Why is this important to you guys?
So I worked for St. Louis Children's Hospital since I was 18 years old, been there for 37 years. One of the good things that I got to work with is these transplant kids. They have to come in from all over the United States. Some are here for months, weeks, years. So just to see them go through so much adversity, and then, it's a little touchy for me, so.
Right, but I mean, what a good way to raise some money as well. So that is wonderful that you've added a charity aspect on top of a lot of fun playing bubble hockey.
Yeah, 100% of the proceeds are going to that department.
Correct.
So.
That is amazing. Okay, well, let's tell everybody when this is happening. We already talked about how it's happening in Blueberry Hill. When is it happening?
April 20th.
April 20th.
Yeah, that's a Saturday. We are going to have a meet and greet on April 19th, the day before, on Friday night. So players who are coming into town, players who are or local too, obviously, can come in. We all get together. You can meet people, learn a lot more about the moves, see people playing, and just overall have a great time.
Have a wonderful time. Now, what happens if I'm a person who maybe I like bubble hockey, but I don't want to be in the tournament? Can I come and watch all of this happen?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, more than
we'd love to have you. Come on, come on, watch.
Well, I'm coming no matter what, you guys. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah.
People take bubble hockey very seriously. A lot of people will take off the men and they'll fit them out to be whatever their favorite team is, or even if it was like a high school team from back in the day.
Yeah.
I've seen a bubble hockey for Webster versus Kirkwood, right?
Yeah.
So people really are passionate about bubble hockey. You said you've been playing for a long time. I assume both of you have been playing forever. And do you have very special boards, like little men?
I do not. I have 2 tables in my basement. They're Blues, Blackhawks, Blues, Red Wings, but that's as custom as they go. We do have people in our group that has some customized boards around the edges, decals, banners up inside.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there, custom nets, different 3D printed nets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
absolutely. On Facebook, in some of the different groups, the people kind of display their man caves, and then they put everything they've done to customize the tables. I mean, you have some of these tables look like you're in the arena. Like I think one of the guys from Pittsburgh had all the retirement jersey banners hanging from his jumbotron, and it's you just look at it and go, wow, it's incredible. They'll put the local decals along their boards and things like that. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
That is really cool. So people have been practicing for this, and now is their time to shine. Now, you said this bubble hockey tournament had started back in the day with and now you guys brought it back. How long have you guys had it been going back? Is this the first year back?
This is the first year back in St. Louis since, I think there was a beer vendor that did it probably 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
They did it for 1 year, and then
we had there was a national tournament in like 2004, probably maybe it's 20 years ago or so, that they were held at, it wasn't held by our group, but there was a lot of different people that came into town. So yeah, it's been quite some time aside from that other one-off that we've had this going. So
that's really exciting that you guys decided this is going to be cool enough. You've already got people coming in from all over, but there's still time to register. And you said you're still looking for some sponsors. So let's just go over that again, because I feel like that's really important. How does a corporate sponsor get in touch with you? How does someone register?
So on our Facebook group, they can find us on Facebook. But outside of that, we do have an email address that we created for the group and for our corporate sponsors that they can reach out to us. And I believe it's stlbubblehockey.com.
And what is?
at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. And what is the Facebook group?
STL Bubble Hockey.
Bubble Hockey.
STL Bubble Hockey. So that's where they can find all this information, kind of see what's going on.
Yes.
We've actually got the full screen on your screen right now. The Showdown in the Lou, St. Louis Bubble Hockey Tournament, Saturday, April 20th from 12 to 6, Blueberry Hill. So that is going to be very, very exciting. For somebody who's maybe sitting at home watching, why would you tell them to come out? Maybe they've never played.
It's a great time. We're a great group of guys. We have some females that actually come out too. So it's
That's who I'm
new
cheering for.
camaraderie. We like to have a good time. Nobody, gets angry at anybody or anything like that. And if you don't have the skills, a lot of us teach the skills.
I love
that.
Okay, perfect.
So anybody that wants to come out and may not feel comfortable playing, come on out. We'll show you.
They'll show you how to do it. April 20th at Blueberry Hill. I'm going to be there because it sounds like a ton of fun. And I remember playing in my bedroom down in the basement back in the day. So now I won't participate. It'll be fine.
You don't want to show anybody up.
I don't want to show anybody up.
I get it. It's fine.
After you can check out the Showdown in the Lou, don't forget, check them out on Facebook. You can also follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Drop us a line. We want to hear from you. That's going to do it right here. But keep it right here on STL TV and experience St. Louis. See you next time.